Chicago O'Hare traffic, United 1124, crossing runway 4 left.
Chicago O'Hare traffic, United 2202, taxiing to runway 28 right.
Chicago O'Hare traffic, United 845 Heavy is taking off runway 9 right, departing south. Chicago O'Hare traffic, American 087 Kilo Echo is taking off runway 28 right, departing south. Chicago O'Hare traffic, United 1124, holding short runway 9 right.
Chicago O'Hare traffic, United 2202 is taking off runway 28 right, departing south.
Chicago O'Hare traffic, flight check 420 is 15 nautical miles to the east of 5,400 feet, inbound for landing, will make straight in for runway 27 center.
Chicago O'Hare traffic, New Zealand 279 Heavy is on final, runway 10 center.
Chicago O'Hare traffic, flight check 420 is on final, runway 27 center.
Giant 452 Heavy is 14 nautical miles south of Wilbur Farms at 24,900 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 8 right at George Bush.
Envoy 603, maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final. United 1591, reduce speed to 200 knots.
Maintain 180 knots until 6-mile final, Envoy 603. American 087 Kilo Echo is 9 nautical miles south of Tyler County at 27,900 feet, requesting ILS approach.
United 2202 is 5 nautical miles east of K Ranch at 23,700 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 26 left at George Bush.
Roger, United 1591.
Envoy 603, contact George Bush Tower on 120.72.
Contacting George Bush Tower on 120.72, Envoy 603. Turn left heading 180, American 622.
Speedbird 605 Uniform X-Ray Heavy, turn left heading 270, descend and maintain 7,000. United 220.
Roger, United 2202. Qatari 31 Juliet Heavy is 13 nautical miles north of Hawthorne Field at 27,700 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 22 at William P. Hobby.
Speedbird 605 Uniform X-Ray Heavy, reduce speed to 200 knots.
Reduce speed to 200 knots. Speedbird 605 Uniform X-Ray Heavy. Roger, Giant 452 Heavy.
United 1416, descend and maintain 4,000, maintain 4,000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 9 approach. Papa Sierra Alpha Mike November, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 9 at George Bush. KLM 393, turn right heading 270, descend and maintain 8,000. Qatari 31 Juliet Heavy, unable to provide services to this airport at the moment. Proceed on course. United 223, maintain 180 knots until 6-mile final.
Roger, Papa Sierra Alpha Mike November.
United 1591, turn left heading 180, descend and maintain 3,000. United 42 Heavy, reduce speed to 200 knots. United 223, contact George Bush Tower on 120.72.
Contacting George Bush Tower on 120.72, United 223.
Blue Angel 7, Roger, proceed on course. American 622, turn left heading 120, climb and maintain 3,500, maintain 3,500 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 8 right approach. United 1603, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 8 right at George Bush.
Turn left heading 120, climb and maintain 3,500, maintain 3,500 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 8 right, American 622.
Speedbird 605 Uniform X-Ray Heavy, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 8 right at George Bush.
Roger, Speedbird 605 Uniform X-Ray Heavy.
United 1603, descend and maintain 3,000.
Descend and maintain 3,000, United 1603. Houston approach, Air France 637 X-Ray, with you at 13,500.
Air France 637 X-Ray, radar contact.
Turn left heading 260, descend and maintain 4,000, Boeing 78 X-Ray Heavy.
Air France 637 X-Ray, disregard flight plan, please follow ATC instructions. Air France 637 X-Ray, altitude at your discretion. American 087 Kilo Echo, United 2202, turn left heading.
Turn left heading 080, descend and maintain 6,000, United 2202.
Descend and maintain 4,500, United 1124.
United 1124, descend and maintain 5,000. KLM 393, descend and maintain 6,000.
Descend and maintain 5,000, United 1124. Descend and maintain 6,000, KLM 393. Qantas 24 Echo Super is 10 nautical miles northeast of Rivington Mooney at 22,200 feet, requesting GPS approach any runway at George Bush.
Blue Angel 7, traffic alert, check surroundings immediately.
Thank you, Blue Angel 7.
United 42 Heavy, please expedite altitude change. United 1124, reduce speed to 200 knots. Qatari 31 Juliet Heavy, turn right heading 270, descend and maintain 9,000.
I'm sorry, United 42 Heavy.
Turn right heading 270, descend and maintain 9,000, Qatari 31 Juliet Heavy.
Qantas 24, United 2202, turn right heading 11.
Turn right heading 110, United 2202.
American 622, contact George Bush Tower on 120.72.
Contacting George Bush Tower on 120.72, American 622.
United 1591, maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final. Boeing 78 X-ray Heavy, turn right heading 270.
Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final, United 1591.
United 220.
Turn right heading 180, descend and maintain 5,000, United 2202.
KLM 393, reduce speed to 200 knots.
Reduce speed to 200 knots, KLM 393.
United 1603, maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final. United 42 Heavy, turn left heading 120, descend and maintain 3,000, maintain 3,000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 8 right approach.
Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final, United 1603.
Houston approach, turn right heading 170, descend and maintain 5,000.
Reduce speed to 200 knots, Boeing 78 X-ray Heavy.
United 2202, turn right heading 260, descend.
Turn right heading 260, descend and maintain 4,000, United 2202.
Descend and maintain 5,000, KLM 393.
Boeing 78 X-ray Heavy, descend and maintain 3,000.
Descend and maintain 3,000, Boeing 78.
United.
Reduce speed to 180 knots, United 2202.
Kuwaiti 032, turn right heading 180, maintain 6,000. Speedbird 605 Uniform X-ray Heavy, turn left heading 120, descend and maintain 3,000, maintain 3,000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 8 right approach.
Turn right heading 180, maintain 6,000, Kuwaiti 032. Turn left heading 120, descend and maintain 3,000, maintain 3,000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 8 right, Speedbird 605 Uniform X-ray Heavy. Descend and maintain 4,000, United 1124. Turn left heading 180, Boeing 78 X-ray Heavy.
American 087 Kilo Echo, descend and maintain 7,000.
Descend and maintain 7,000, American 087 Kilo Echo. Skywest 5354 is 5 nautical miles south of George Bush at 3,900 feet, requesting flight following to Aspen. Contacting George Bush Tower on 120.72, United 1603.
Kuwaiti 032, turn right heading 270.
Turn right heading 270, Kuwaiti 032.
Qantas 24 Echo Super, make a right 360.
Making a right 360, Qantas 24 Echo Super.
American 087 Kilo Echo, reduce speed to 200 knots.
Reduce speed to 200 knots. American 087 Kilo Echo.
Kuwaiti 032, reduce speed to 200 knots. Qatari 713 Quebec Romeo Heavy, continue as filed, expect the ILS approach runway 8 right at George Bush. United 42 Heavy, maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final. United 1124, turn left heading 180, descend and maintain 3000. Qantas 24 Echo Super, descend and maintain 9000.
Descend and maintain 9000, Qantas 24 Echo Super.
Boeing 78 X-Ray Heavy, turn left heading 120, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 8 left approach. Air Shuttle 6096, continue as filed, expect the ILS approach runway 8 right at George Bush. KLM 393, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 8 right at George Bush. Kuwaiti 032, descend and maintain 2000.
Roger, KLM 393.
American 087 Kilo Echo, descend and maintain 4000.
Thank you, good day, KLM 393. Descend and maintain 2000, Kuwaiti 032.
United 2202, turn left heading 18.
Turn left heading 180, descend and maintain 3000, United 2202.
Qatari 713 Quebec Romeo Heavy, turn right heading 270, descend and maintain 7000.
Turn right heading 270, descend and maintain 7000, Qatari 713 Quebec Romeo Heavy.
Skywest 5354, frequency change approved, good day. United 1124, turn left heading 120, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 8 right approach.
Frequency change approved, Skywest 5354, good day.
Qatari 31 Juliet Heavy, contact William P. Hobby traffic on 122.9 at 5. Speedbird 605 Uniform X-Ray Heavy, contact George Bush Tower on 120.72.
Contacting George Bush Tower on 120.72, Speedbird 605 Uniform X-Ray Heavy. Roger, American 087 Kilo Echo. United 72 is 7 nautical miles northwest of Skyhaven at 6,400 feet, requesting flight following to Fleckers in Frankfurt.
Delta 2113, turn right heading 360, descend and maintain 4000.
Proceed on course, United 72.
United 2202, expect vectors for the ILS approach.
Roger, United 2202.
November 4 Sierra Charlie is 8 nautical miles southeast of K Ranch at 12,000 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 8 right at George Bush.
United 1124, maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final.
Turn left heading 120, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 8 right, United 2202.
United 72, frequency change approved, good day. November 4 Sierra Charlie, continue as filed, expect the ILS approach runway 8 right at George Bush.
Frequency change approved, United 72, good day. Houston approach, Air Shuttle 6086, with you at 17,500.
Roger, November 4 Sierra Charlie.
Qantas 24 Echo Super, turn right heading 260.
Air Shuttle 6086 is 8 nautical miles northeast of Liberty Lily at 17,300 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 8 right at George Bush.
Turn left heading 180, Kuwaiti 032.
Qantas 24 Echo Super, reduce speed to 200 knots. Air Shuttle 6086, continue as filed, United 2202, maintain 180 knots.
Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final, United 2202.
United 72, frequency change approved, good day.
Frequency change approved United 72, good day.
November 4 Sierra Charlie, turn left heading 100, descend and maintain 6,000.
Turn left heading 100, descend and maintain 6,000, November 4 Sierra Charlie.
KLM 393, turn left heading 120, maintain 3,000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 8 right approach.
Turn left heading 120, maintain 3,000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 8 right, KLM 393.
American 087 Kilo Echo, turn left heading 180. Air Shuttle 6096, turn right heading 180, descend and maintain 5,000.
Turn left heading 180, American 087 Kilo Echo.
Kuwaiti 032, turn left heading 120, maintain 2,000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 8 left approach. United 1124, maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final.
Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final, United 1124. Houston approach, American 200 Gulf, with you at 18,600.
KLM 393, turn right heading 120, maintain 3,000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 8 right approach.
Turn right heading 210, Air Shuttle 6096.
New Zealand 120 Uniform Alpha Heavy is 3 nautical miles south of Robert R. Wells at 19,800 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 9 at George Bush.
Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final, Delta 2113.
Qantas 24 Echo Super, turn left heading 180, descend and maintain 3,000.
Reduce speed to 200 knots, Air Shuttle 6096.
New Zealand 120 Uniform Alpha Heavy, continue as filed, expect the ILS approach runway 9 at George Bush.
Contacting George Bush Tower on 120.72, Delta 2113.
Qatari 31 Juliet Heavy is 3 nautical miles southwest of William P. Hobby at 4,100 feet.
United.
Contacting George Bush Tower on 120.72, United 22. George Bush Tower, United 2202, inbound on the ILS runway 8 right.
George Bush Tower, Kuwaiti 032, inbound on the ILS runway 8 left. United 2202.
Number 3, cleared to land, runway 8 right, United 2202.
Number 1, cleared to land, runway 8 left, Kuwaiti 032.
Dog.
George Bush Tower, Speedbird 647 India Golf, ready for departure at runway 15 left, departing north.
Speedbird 647 India Golf, wind 160 at 15, runway 15 left, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 15 left, Speedbird 647 India Golf.
Speedbird 647 India Golf, correction, stand by. Speedbird 647 India Golf, wind 160 at 15, runway 15 left, cleared for takeoff, fly runway heading until at or above 3,000 feet.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 15 left, Speedbird 647 India Golf.
George Bush Tower, United 42 Heavy, ready for departure at runway 15 left, departing west. United 42 Heavy, line up and wait runway 15 left.
George Bush Tower, Gulf Air 746, ready for departure at runway 15 right, remaining in the pattern.
Executing missed approach, United 2202.
United 1124, when able turn right, contact ground on the taxiway. Wilco, United 1124. Gulf Air 746, United 2202,
Contacting Houston approach on 124.35, United 2202. Executing missed approach, United 2202.
United 2202, execute missed approach, turn right heading 240.
Executing missed approach, turn right heading 240, climb and maintain 4,000, United.
United 2202, turn right heading 270.
Turn right heading 270, United 2202.
Swiss 75 Heavy, descend and maintain 5,000.
descend and maintain 5,000, Swiss 75 Heavy.
Air Shuttle 6096, turn left heading 120, maintain 3,000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 8 right approach.
Turn left heading 120, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 8 right, Air Shuttle 6096.
American 087 Kilo Echo, maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final.
Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final, American 087 Kilo Echo.
Descend and maintain 5,000, New Zealand 120 Uniform Alpha Heavy.
United 2202, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 9 at George Bush.
Roger, United 2202.
November 4 Sierra Charlie, turn left heading 140, descend and maintain 3,000.
Turn left.
United 2202, do not exceed 180 knots.
Do not exceed 180 knots, United 2202.
Qatari 713 Quebec Romeo Heavy, descend and maintain 3,000.
Reduce speed to 180 knots, November 4 Sierra Charlie. Descend and maintain 3000, Qatari 713 Quebec Romeo Heavy.
Swiss 75 Heavy, please check the user guide from the home screen for help using ATC instructions. United 2202,
Turn right heading 060, maintain 4,000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 9, United 2202.
I'm sorry, Swiss 75 Heavy.
Qatari 713 Quebec Romeo Heavy, turn left heading 180.
Turn left heading 180, Qatari 713 Quebec Romeo Heavy.
New Zealand 120 Uniform Alpha Heavy, reduce speed to 200 knots.
November 149 is 13 nautical miles east of FRG, climb at 17,800 feet, requesting ILS approach any runway at George Bush.
Houston approach, Speedbird 647 India Golf, with you at 7,900.
Reduce speed to 200 knots. New Zealand 120 Uniform Alpha Heavy.
Speedbird 647 India Golf, radar contact. American 758, descend and maintain 5,000. Swiss 75 Heavy, turn right heading 120.
Descend and maintain 5,000, American 758.
November 4 Sierra Charlie, turn left heading 120, maintain 3,000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 8 right approach. United 42 Heavy, radar contact. Qatari 713 Quebec Romeo Heavy, reduce speed to 180 knots. New Zealand 120 Uniform Alpha Heavy, maintain 5,000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 9 approach. Air Shuttle 6096, maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final. November 4 Sierra Charlie, maintain 160 knots until 4 mile final. Gulf Air 746, climb and maintain 6,000.
Maintain 160 knots until 4 mile final, November 4 Sierra Charlie. Climb and maintain 6,000, Gulf Air 746.
Air Shuttle 6096, contact George Bush Tower on 120.72.
Roger, New Zealand 120 Uniform Alpha Heavy.
November 149, continue as filed, expect the ILS approach runway 8 right at George Bush. Swiss 75 Heavy, continue as filed.
Roger, November 149. Continue as filed, Swiss 75 Heavy. November 149, requesting descent via Jeffana 1 arrival.
United 2202, maintain.
Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final, United 2202.
November 4 Sierra Charlie, contact George Bush Tower on 120.72.
Contacting George Bush Tower on 120.72, November 4 Sierra Charlie.
Air Shuttle 6086, turn right heading 360.
Turn right.
United 2202, contact.
Contacting George Bush Tower on 120.72, United. George Bush Tower, United 2202, inbound on the ILS runway 9.
United 3537, wind 150 at 14, runway 15 right. United 2202, wind 15.
Number 1, cleared to land, runway 9, United 2202.
George Bush Tower, Delta 122 Quebec Papa, ready for departure in sequence at runway 15 left, departing west. Delta 122 Quebec Papa, your number 2 for departure.
$2,500.
Line up and wait runway 15 left, American 3 Whiskey Lima.
Roger, Delta 122 Quebec Papa. American 3 Whiskey Lima, wind 150 at 14, runway 15 left, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 15 left, American 3 Whiskey Lima.
Delta 122 Quebec Papa, line up and wait runway 15 left. Line up and wait runway 15 left, Delta 122 Quebec Papa. George Bush Tower, New Zealand 120 Uniform Alpha Heavy, inbound on the ILS runway 9.
George Bush Tower, Qatari 713 Quebec Romeo Heavy is 9 nautical miles to the west at 2,000 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 8 right.
Air Shuttle 6096, contact George Bush ground on 119.95.
Contacting George Bush ground on 119.95, Air Shuttle 6096.
1,000.
George Bush Tower, Delta 65, ready for departure at runway 15 left, departing straight out.
New Zealand 120 Uniform Alpha Heavy, wind 150 at 14, number 2, runway 9, cleared to land.
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 8 right, Qatari 713 Quebec Romeo Heavy.
United 3537, contact Houston approach on 124.35. American 3 Whiskey Lima, contact Houston approach on 124.35. Contacting Houston approach on 124.35, United 3537.
Contacting Houston approach on 124.35, American 3 Whiskey Lima.
300.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 15 left, Delta 122 Quebec Papa. Delta 65, line up and wait runway 15 left.
Line up and wait runway 15 left, Delta 65. George Bush Tower, Air Shuttle 6086, inbound on the ILS runway 9.
50. 30.
Air Shuttle 6086, wind 150 at 14, number 2, runway 9, cleared to land.
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 9, Air Shuttle 6086.
George Bush Tower, 9 Kilo Delta Alpha Sierra Heavy, ready for departure at runway 15 right, departing straight out. United 2202, when able turn left, contact ground on the taxiway.
Wilco, United 2202.
Going around, Qatari 713 Quebec Romeo Heavy.
Qatari 713 Quebec Romeo Heavy, roger, fly runway heading runway 8 right. Qatari 713 Quebec Romeo Heavy, contact Houston. Houston approach on 124.35.
Contacting Houston approach on 124.35, Qatari 713 Quebec Romeo Heavy.
George Bush ground, United 2202, request taxi to gate E07 at the Terminal East.
Taxiing to runway 15.
United 2202, taxi.
Taxiing to Terminal E gate E07 via Sierra Bravo, Sierra Foxtrot, United 2202.
George Bush ground, KLM 701, ready to taxi to runway 15 left with information Oscar.
Give way to aircraft, Lufthansa 001 Lima Hotel Heavy.
KLM 701, taxi to runway 15 left, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 15 left, KLM 701.
George Bush ground, UPS 742 heavy, ready to taxi. George Bush ground, New Zealand 120 uniform Alpha heavy, request taxi to gate D11 at the terminal D. UPS 742 heavy, runway 15 left, taxi via Whiskey Hotel, Whiskey Alpha, Whiskey, contact tower when ready. Envoy 624, taxi to runway 15 right, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 15 left via Whiskey Hotel, Whiskey Alpha, Whiskey, UPS 742 heavy.
Taxiing to runway 15 right, Envoy 624.
New Zealand 120 uniform Alpha heavy, taxi to terminal D gate D11 via Sierra Hotel, Sierra Bravo, Sierra Foxtrot. Taxiing to terminal D gate D11 via Sierra Hotel, Sierra Bravo, Sierra Foxtrot, New Zealand 120 uniform Alpha heavy. Delta 2113, give way to aircraft on your right.
Give way to aircraft, Delta 2113.
Thank you. Good day, KLM 393. George Bush ground, November 378 November, ready to taxi with information Oscar. November 378 November, runway 15 right, taxi via November Bravo, Whiskey Papa, Whiskey Charlie, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 15 right via November Bravo, Whiskey Papa, Whiskey Charlie, November 378 November.
George Bush ground, United 783 Whiskey Victor, ready to taxi to runway 15 left with information Oscar.
UPS 742 heavy, contact George Bush Tower on 120.72.
Envoy 624, request permission to cross runway 15 left.
Envoy 624, you were already instructed to cross the runway.
Roger, Envoy 624.
George Bush ground, American 200 Golf, request taxi to parking.
George Bush ground, United 1 Super, ready for pushback with information Oscar. American 200 Golf, taxi to waypoint via Sierra Golf, Sierra Bravo, Sierra Charlie, Romeo Alpha. United 1 Super, pushback approved, tail to the north.
Taxiing to waypoint via Sierra Golf, Sierra Bravo, Sierra Charlie, Romeo Alpha, American 200 Golf.
Pushback approved, tail to the north, United 1 Super. George Bush ground, United 1632, ready for pushback with information Oscar.
George Bush ground, Lima X-ray Delta Zulu Alpha, request taxi to gate C35 at the Terminal C.
United 1632, pushback approved, tail to the north. Lima X-ray Delta Zulu Alpha, taxi to Terminal C gate C35 via November, Sierra Foxtrot. Pushback approved, tail to the north, United 1632.
Taxiing to Terminal C gate C35 via November.
Thank you. Good day, United 2202.
Lufthansa 001 Lima Hotel Heavy, contact George Bush Tower on 120.72.
Contacting George Bush Tower on 120.72, Lufthansa 001 Lima Hotel Heavy.